What's up, folks? Welcome to another episode of the Shots Fired podcast with DP. I am your host, Despop, aka Jay Semino, and today is 29 June 2026. How you doing? It's been a minute. Haven't been around. Got a few things I'd like to talk about today. Maybe have a little bit of fun. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's fighting that mental demon out there, PTSD or otherwise. Keep pushing. So today I was at the gym and I'm just baffled by this. This has always seemed to be a little off to me. What is it with old men and their fucking penises? I mean, I'm an old guy. I'm 51, but I'm talking like above 60, maybe mid 80s, somewhere in that range. What is it with guys in fucking locker rooms at the gym? They just want their dicks out, and I don't get it. All these fucking old men, they're walking around all the time in the fucking locker room. No towel, no clothes. They come right up to you and start a full conversation with you, pecker fucking hanging out. And these aren't anything impressive. I mean, I'm not rocking a fucking hammer here, but if I was sprouting maybe 8-9 inches, yeah, maybe then I'd walk around just to show people who's fucking boss. Hey, you want to rank somebody? Rank this, huh? How do you hold up? But no, it's not the fucking deal. It's like the weirdest fucking thing ever. Like, dude, have some fucking pride. Put that thing away. And I know I'm out in cowboy country now. This isn't a regional thing. I grew up on the fucking East Coast, man. It was the same thing. I just went back home. I grabbed a temporary membership at a gym. It was like 2 weeks. Same fucking thing. Anybody like under the certain age kept their fucking clothes on. Or at least if they took them off and went to the shower, they put a towel around it. Went, showered, put a towel around it again to come back. They get changed, and they don't spark up conversations. And it's not like I'm even looking for these fucking things. I'll be just sitting on a fucking bench tying my shoe, and I fucking look up. It's right in my face. And a dude starts a full fucking conversation with me. It's like, what is this? And these people come from a time, an era, where we were led to believe people were a lot less tolerant of those sorts of things, if you know what I'm saying. But it's clear they're all fucking homos. All of them. Like, dude, put that shit away. I don't want to fucking see it. And I barely can see it. I'm not even looking for it, but you put it in my fucking face, I can't help but look and laugh. Are you proud of that fucking thing, man? Put your fucking pants on, you gay fucks. Anyway, I don't know if anybody caught this. It's going on a little over a week now, but this thing shocked the shit out of me. I found it on Fox News. It was on all the major networks. Cops could be forced into race-based guessing game after Supreme Court move. Checked it out on a couple. It seems to read the same on every website. I went to lawofficer.com, which I trust more than any other fucking site. Same thing. These are all reading the same, and I don't know if I'm fucking reading them wrong. But it basically talks about how blacks have been given a race-based preferential treatment as suspects. I don't get this. You read further into it, what it seems to be saying is blacks now do not have to adhere to obstruction of policing laws, of resisting arrest laws. Like they don't have to comply anymore. They don't have to comply based on a lived experience. And somehow the burden is now on the cop to basically look at somebody they're about to pull over and say, how black is this person? And if this person flees this stop, should I pursue? Or should I decide in that moment, without a fucking crystal ball, this person's probably seen some shit, and maybe I should let them go based on their lived experience. Obstructing police no longer applies. Resisting arrest no longer applies. It's basically saying the cop has to decide whether or not they think this person has dealt with some lived experiences that were anti-cop, police brutality, bad cop, whatever, what have you. It doesn't fucking matter. That they can now fucking leave. And I'll go into this a little bit. It says Justices Alito and Clarence Thomas on Monday dissented from the Supreme Court's refusal to take up a case that they said forces police officers to create a separate set of rules for racial minorities. and this is in quotations, it is dangerous to allow an individual to be treated differently based on statistics, studies, or expert testimony that purports to show that members of the racial or ethnic group to which he belongs are more likely to act in a certain way than are members of other groups. Here, the special treatment helped the individual. In other situations, it will not. Now, this case is about U.S. v. Dante Carter, which involved a black man whose firearm and theft convictions were vacated after the D.C. Court of Appeals held that police seized him before they had reasonable suspicion. Cops later found a .40 caliber pistol from Carter's pants. Government said the gun had been stolen from an FBI agent's vehicle. Now, what they're talking about there is essentially fruit of the poisonous tree. These laws are already on the books, black or not. If the cops had no reason to stop you, anything they find on you is inadmissible. It has to be tossed. It's fruit of the poisonous tree. So why the fuck are they now adding a racial component to this? That law is already on the books. If the cops had no reason to stop Dante, fuck them. They should lose the fucking case. The case should be fucking tossed, and all evidence should be tossed. I don't care if that gun's been used in 40, 50 fucking murders. Yes, I'm former law enforcement, but I'm not a cop apologist. The law is the fucking law. But what these seem to say is, so cop pulls over a guy. Guy turns out to be black or female. I guess it doesn't matter. That person says, fuck you, and floors it. And the cop should decide whether or not they should give chase, whether or not they should follow, whether or not they should pursue, based on what? Because maybe that person saw some shit? Well, how about me? How about me? Yeah, I'm a former cop, but shit, my own police department tried to fucking end me. They tried to fucking end me, man. Bullshit fucking evidence, fake fucking phony indictments, all this fucking garbage. Went on trial for my fucking life, won it, went back to the job just to prove to them they had it fucking wrong. But shit, nobody hates a fucking dirty cop more than me. Do I get this same fucking privilege? Do I get this same fucking privilege? There are so many people out there that have dealt with fucking bad cops. It's got nothing to do with race. But now, if you're black, you can just tell the cop to fuck off and be on with your day. No matter how lawful the command is, I don't get this shit. There must be something I'm missing here, but it's been more than a week. There's still been no updates. The story seems to be the fucking story. I'll continue. According to D.C. Court, black Americans like Carter are especially distrustful of law enforcement and therefore less likely than other people to terminate a police encounter due to skepticism that any attempt to exercise their constitutional rights will be respected. Blah, blah, blippity fucking blah. Under the test, officers will need to quickly assess a person's race, and if officers and courts must craft special rules for black persons, what about dark-skinned Latinos, other Latinos, and members of other minority groups? These are just scenarios that haven't happened yet, that they're just wondering, like, hey, how are you going to apply this? We have said that our Constitution is colorblind. It should be. It absolutely fucking should be, white, black, or otherwise. Here are my 2 rules to any type of police interaction if you're being treated as a suspect. If you're being treated as a witness to something, fine, cooperate. I urge you to cooperate because the cops need that cooperation. But if they're coming at you and treating you as a suspect, there are 2 fucking rules. 1, do every fucking thing you're told. Obey every lawful command within reason. Hands up, turn around, hands behind your back, get on the ground, do the hokey fucking pokey if they ask. 2, shut the fuck up. Don't talk. Don't fucking talk. And I'm not saying don't talk back like this new age shit with the, I want to see your supervisor. Like, I don't get that. I don't get that fucking whole, I want to see your, when the fuck did this come up? When did this I want to see your supervisor shit become a fucking thing? What do you think, my supervisor's a referee? Like he's a neutral arbiter between me and you? If my supervisor ever showed up on the scene and went against me, I beat the shit out of that fucking... No, my supervisor better show up and be 10 times more forceful than I was. I don't get it. I don't get it. It seems to be a fucking TikTok thing, took off on media. Now every fucking car stop is, I want to see your supervisor. It's like when I first got on the job. It's, what's your badge number? Motherfucker, it's the most prominent part of my uniform. It's right there. It's even bigger than the fucking badge itself. You see it. But the whole purpose and asking what's your badge number was provocation. They thought they could get under your skin like, oh, I'm going to report you. You know what I used to do when people would ask me for my badge number? I would one-up them. I had a stack of business cards I would keep in my pocket. I would pull out a business card and give it to them and say, now you have my name, which I was not required to give you, okay? Fuck the badge number. Here's my name. What do you think you have on me? Go ahead. Go ahead. Have a fucking blast. But still, I'm going off on a tangent here. But the point is, lawyer. All right? Do what you're fucking told. Lawyer. Don't say shit. Okay? That's it. Those are your fucking rights. But this is just fucking odd, man. I don't know where this is fucking coming from. I don't know how this came to be. And again, I could be reading it wrong because they could be reporting it wrong. I don't think they are, but this makes no fucking sense. No sense whatsoever. Now cops need that. You know, people always assume cops had crystal balls. Now they're going to fucking need one. Now they're going to fucking need one. Like the special race-based fucking exemptions now. Are we fucking serious? Are we fucking serious? I don't think so. This is bullshit. But speaking of cops, especially dumb ones, Ivan Raiklan looks like he's finally proceeding with his lawsuit against fake cop Michael Fanone. 10 mil. 10 fucking mil. Please go to the Give, Send, Go Ivan set up. Help him any which way you fucking can, because Michael Fanone needs to be Thanos fucking snapped out of society. That guy is a piece of shit and a disgrace to the badge. I was also very happy to see that his partner in crime, Harry Anthony Dunn, got trounced in his congressional primary. Fucking dude was trying to be a congressperson. This guy is a liar. He lied under oath. One of the dirtiest fucking cops you'll ever see in your life. Glad he's off the fucking job. Want to see one more dumb cop before we move on? Check out this fucking douchebag.
2026 is too much for you to bear. You're a sorry son of a gun. And if I ever see Tucker Carlson's face, I will put my nose to your nose and say, you're a sorry piece of crap. I'm sick of y'all. You hate this country. You're a devil. If you're telling people don't vote for the Republicans, who they gonna vote for? Democrats? You want them to vote for these people that hate America, pushing communism because you mad at Jews.
Again, who the fuck does this guy think he is? Okay, he calls himself the Officer Tatum. He shouldn't even be allowed to use that fucking title. He was a cop for like 6 years, man, and he was in like a public relations bureau. This guy's seen no fucking work. He did 6 years and then he fucking quit. He's not a fucking cop. He's a phony and a fucking piece of shit. Switching directions, I'm gonna fucking throw out a couple of posts that really made me fucking laugh. This one from Clara I caught on X. This is primarily an X themed show. I get all my info from X and I try to put it back in to the X sphere. Okay, give people some credit who make me chuckle. Clara has a clever sticker, but it won't deter people who have previously been in prison. That sticker for your window at your house, instead of the ADT alarm sticker, is protected by ass rape, but not in a gay way. I thought that was pretty cool. This other one over here from Retro Recall. Actually, this, for my entire childhood, was the scariest fucking scene in any movie. When that dude face melts and fucking Raiders of the Lost Ark. Love the movie, big Indiana Jones fan, but to this day, that is still like the most horrifying scene in my fucking lifetime in any movie. That scene really fucking gets to me, even to this day. So how about we keep the fun going with a little bit We Was Kangs.
She fucking with the boss. She fucking with the boss. She fucking with the boss.
And don't worry, Kangs, I still pick on white people too.
Oh! He's on, he's off. I don't think that counts. He didn't
Swing and a miss.
Oh my goodness. Oh! Officially nobody. Oh, 9 could have it. 9 doesn't have it. The rear-wheel drive truck gonna take a swing. Oh, the truck could have it. We might have a winner. Great. That's Braden Shavlik in the 0-1.
I'm scared it's going to break whenever I put pressure on the very end. All right, I'm Lincoln Drake, and this is the redneck diving board.
All right,
Gotta test the weight of it. Man.
and just scooch out there a little more and more.
Oh, I am.
All right.
Dude, something's going to snap.
No, you're good. Well, it's supposed to give a little bit.
It's going to snap right here.
It's not going to.
Let's keep the racism going with some H1B Chronicles.
This is very holy water, and this water we are drink. Health is good, no disease, no infection, nothing. We are drink.
Hey! Hey! Oh, ja, ja. That's all. How'd he go? How'd he go?
And now it's time for the final call. On this date, June 29th, back in 2025, police officer Kendall Isaiah Corder, Milwaukee PD, succumbed to gunshot wounds he received when he was ambushed at North 24th Place and West Garfield Ave in Milwaukee on June 26th, 2025. Around 9 p.m., Officer Corder and his partner responded to a domestic violence call with a subject with a gun, which was upgraded to a shots fired call. While they were en route to the scene, when they exited their patrol vehicle and approached the alley, they were shot at least 16 times by a subject shooting a rifle hiding in the bushes. Both officers were transported to Froedtert Hospital. One officer was released on June 28th after receiving gunshot wounds to the back and foot. Officer Corder remained on life support until passing away from his multiple gunshot wounds, including a severed spine, on June 29th. The suspect was apprehended the next day, was charged with first-degree intentional homicide and first-degree recklessly endangering safety. Another was charged with harboring or aiding a felon. A third person was charged with possession of a firearm by a felon. Officer Corder had served with the Milwaukee PD for over 6 years. Survivors include his father, grandmother, sister, brother, and a nephew. Also on this date, back in 1949, police officer Thomas Matthews of the Abington Township PD, Pennsylvania, was shot and killed while investigating a suspicious truck near Rydell. He and his partner had seen leaving a large estate of a prominent citizen. The driver of the truck fled with Officer Matthews in pursuit. His partner heard several gunshots moments later. Officer Matthews' body was located near a hedge approximately 1 hour later. Investigation revealed that the subject had just committed a burglary at the estate. The man was apprehended in Lynchburg, Virginia, returned to Pennsylvania, and sentenced to death. He was subsequently executed on May 18, 1953. Officer Matthews was a U.S. Army veteran of World War II and had served with the Abington Township PD for 4 years. He was survived by his wife and son. Lastly, on this date, back in 1872, City Marshal C.M. Taylor, Baxter Springs PD, Kansas, was shot and killed while attempting to arrest the city's mayor. The owner of a local lumberyard had sworn out a warrant against the mayor for the mayor's failure to pay his debt to the lumberyard. As Marshal Taylor attempted to arrest the mayor, he was shot. The mayor initially refused to give himself up, but later, fearing he would be lynched, he surrendered to authorities. The mayor was charged with Marshal Taylor's murder, but acquitted at trial. Marshal Taylor was a Union Army veteran of the Civil War. He had been appointed by the mayor 2 years earlier after the murder of City Marshal Henry Seaman, and previously served as a United States Deputy Marshal. He was survived by his wife, father, and 5 siblings. May they all continue to rest in peace. We'll end as we always do with a timeline cleanse, but before we go, remember to all those people out there struggling, stop, breathe, survive. Later, bitches.
Get him, Jay.
I'm not a cop.
You got DP'd.